Hey guys, welcome back for my 2021 Halloween Decorate with me. I am beyond excited to be pulling out all of my Halloween decor, setting up some displays, and sharing a bunch of Halloween decorating ideas with you throughout my kitchen, living room, and both of my girls' bedrooms. My entire family absolutely loves Halloween and this entire season. I feel like it kicks off the holiday season through the rest of the year, and we jump all in, putting out a ton of decor and really embracing the festivities. So if you also enjoy the spooky season, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and we're gonna jump into it. So clearly I am out in my shed right now and I am about to turn the camera around and show you something, but before I do, I just wanted to let you know, I know it is excessive. There is no excuse for it, but this is a judgment-free zone. So I'm about to bring in all of my Rae Dunn seasonal decor so that I can start decorating for Halloween. And look at this, you guys. Pillows here, Rae Dunn here. Both of these totes are Halloween Rae Dunn. Some things on top of this Christmas tote, and this entire box, all Rae Dunn. I know, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's no excuse. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. This one's way too heavy. Derek's gonna have to do this one. When we first started collecting Rae Dunn, everybody told us watch out for the Halloween release because it brings out the worst in people. I guess it used to be super limited and impossible to find in stores, but this year's release was actually massive and we got really lucky finding some things ourselves, and then we have some amazing Dunn buddies who found a bunch of stuff for us, and they are the real reason why we have this massive Halloween collection. So we have 39 Halloween mugs. How wild is that? But this one is one of my favorites because my friend here on YouTube, Kim McMillan, she has a channel called A&K Family where she does all Rae Dunn hauls. Anyway, she sent this to me in the mail and I thought that that was so sweet. It was one that we couldn't find and none of our Dunn buddies found it, and I was so thankful to her for sending that to us. But as you can see, I have all of our mugs out here and I tried to do it by color. So I have some white ones back there and then our black ones here, orange, green, purple. These are all of our topper mugs. Those are Kinsley's favorites. And then a couple of baby canisters here. These are like medium-sized skinny canisters, and then all of our large canisters. Kinsley's giant gnome candy corn canister. We have our witch's brew pitcher and a couple of decorative items. And then our cauldrons right here, and this darling little candle. It's a little gnome and the top comes off because it's a candle, and then my plan is to burn through it, clean it out, and use it as a candy dish. I just think it's so cute. And then these are just some filler, decorative, non-Rae Dunn items, but this is a lot more than I even thought that it was, so I better get to work. I was the most excited to set up my coffee bar for this season, so that's where I decided to start. And while I get working on that, I did want to let you know that today's video is in collaboration with Lauren Yarbrough. Can you guys even believe it? I am fangirling. I am collabing with Lauren Yarbrough. If you can't tell, I am so excited because she is one of my very favorite YouTubers. She puts so much work into her channel and it definitely pays off for her. She has some top quality content. I love her editing style, and everything that she creates just feels so warm and inviting and friendly. I can't say enough good things about her videos, but aside from that, she is just the sweetest human being ever. She is actually a teacher in Arkansas, and she's married to her husband, Will, and they are expecting their first little baby boy, Oliver. I cannot wait to see his precious little face and his precious nursery that is going to be coming up on her channel soon. But today she is also going to be sharing a Halloween decorating video, and she has this gorgeous rustic glam style that she has perfected throughout her entire house that is just absolutely stunning. So I am going to leave her video linked down in my description box. Definitely make sure that you go watch it when you are done with mine, and make sure that you subscribe to her channel if you aren't already, because I know that you guys will just absolutely love her as much as I do. I always love setting up the display on my Hobby Lobby shelf because I know that it brings so much joy to my oldest daughter, Kinsley. Last Christmas, we set it up as a cocoa bar for her. It was our very first time ever collecting Rae Dunn, and she was just determined to have everything that she would need for a Christmas cocoa bar, and she loved it so much that she's carried it through every single holiday and season since. She had a love bar for Valentine's Day, a bunny bar for Easter, a sunshine bar for the summer, and now she is calling it a boo bar, and I think that is just the most darling thing, and it makes me so happy and excited to be able to do this for her. Right around this time, I started to lose confidence and become very frustrated with what I was doing. I think that I was just fatigued from working in the same spaces with the same items for so long and not feeling happy with what I was doing or feeling like I had nailed it and brought a vision to life. And so I decided to take a break, move on to a different room, and revisit this later. And I wanted to share that with you just in case you also struggle and become frustrated when you are trying to decorate. Just know that it's totally normal and no one gets it right on the first try every single time. What thing? What about it?
The wire's coming out.
Oh no.
You might be able to glue it back in.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
Derek's up there trying to find the rest of our Halloween decor that's not Rae Dunn. I'm so glad he's the one up there and not me. You wanna say hi, Derek?
Hi.
What'd you say?
I need you to take some of this stuff.
No, that's your job.
Come on.
Okay, I guess I could help.
It's hot.
Thank you. When I was sorting through everything that Derek brought down from the attic, I started to realize that we had so many pieces of decor that I was no longer in love with, that I didn't feel happy or inspired by. And so I did pick out a few pieces that I wanted to use in our entryway and throughout the living room, but I would say probably 3/4 of what he brought down, I actually ended up donating to Goodwill because I just did not use them and did not see myself using them again. One thing about decor is that while there are some staple investment pieces that you might love for a very long time, most of the time our styles evolve and change, trends change, and we kind of mature in our homemaking and our decor taste, or at least I have. And so some of the items that I've had for years now just no longer inspire me, and they've lived through their lifetime in our household. Donating them to those types of stores, someone else will be so excited to find them and breathe new life into them and feel inspired by them and use them in their own home for years to come. So I was really happy that I could make that donation. But we did buy a few new items from Target and from Kirkland's this year to supplement what we were missing or lacking in our Halloween collection, and I am absolutely in love with everything that we picked up. I feel like it was money well spent, and I really enjoyed the aesthetic that I was able to create in this space. So if you see anything that you love too, definitely make sure that you check out my description box. I always do my best to link as many items as I can that are available online. That way it's all there for you. You can just scroll through, find what you're looking for, and it's an easy link to take you to wherever I found it. If you have made it this far into the video, then I'm going to assume that you really enjoy Halloween decorating and that you probably decorate your own house. So if you do decorate your home for Halloween, I would love to know, what is your favorite room that you decorate or area of your home that you set up decor in, and what kind of style are you going for this year? Are you more toned down and minimal, or are you fun and whimsical? Are you doing more traditional decor or all out spooky everything? I would love to have really dark, spooky decor, but my kids are just a little too young for that right now, so maybe when they get a bit older. Okay, day 2. I have a few things to finish up in the living room and in the kitchen, but the girls have been anxiously waiting for me to get their rooms done. So I'm gonna start with their rooms today, and I'm in Sawyer's room right now. They are so excited. I decorate their rooms for pretty much every season or holiday, and they love it. It is one of their favorite things, and they get so excited when the decor changes. They especially love taking a more hands-on approach with their decor, so I let both of them pick out everything that was going to be going in their rooms for this season, and they just want me to get it up for them. They're so excited. We also always, if you've been around on my channel for a while, you already know this, but we always try to not only let them have their own say in the decor that's going to be in their room, but we try to do some kind of craft or activity that we will then incorporate into their decor so that they are super hands-on with it and take like a major role in the vibe that happens in their rooms, and they love doing that. So Sawyer picked out a few things from the Target dollar spot this year, and then we also made a few things that are going to be going in her room, and I'm going to show you that now. These are the things that Sawyer picked from the Target dollar spot. She wanted to go with like a cute, spooky type of theme, so she picked out these cheetah print fun colored pumpkins, and then also this monster eyeball banner that definitely goes with it. So she was going for a certain color story, I think. And then she also picked out these little glow-in-the-dark monster fingertips. Those aren't really decor, but she's really excited to be able to play with these, and I told her she had to wait until I decorated for Halloween. So this is the real reason why she's eager for me to get her decor up. And then I also was looking in my Halloween tote and found this little door hanger. It's just this little witch. It's super fun, and it's on theme for what she's going with, so I thought she'd like that. And we found these 2 little pillows at Walmart, I believe, for like $4.95. I also have this little gumball canister from the Target dollar spot, and I filled it halfway with paper towels because this sucker is deep. Like this, it doesn't cut off right here, it goes all the way down. So anyway, I'm going to fill that with these little Frankenstein peeps that she picked out. Like I said, she is very on theme. She knew exactly what she wanted for this season, but I just thought that would be fun and cute. Kinsley has one as well, and she has different peeps for hers. And then Derek drew her a couple of cutesy little characters to put in her little, I don't know what those are, like clipboard picture frames next to her bed. And then these are the crafts that we did, these little characters she picked out from Target. This all came in one set, and we love doing these. Not only are they cute and super on theme for what she's wanting for her room, but they really help kids with their fine motor skills. All of these are stickers. They had to follow instructions to make them, and Sawyer peeled all of the backs off of the stickers and placement and everything. She did a great job. She did half of them, and Kinsley did half of them, but it really is such a teaching moment, and they don't even realize it because they're just having fun. But anyway, those are super fun. I am going to hang them up on her peg rail there, but before I do that, I think I'm just gonna start with this area, changing out the decor on her circle shelf and setting up her gumball machine. I know that there will probably be a lot of concern over me filling this jar with Peeps and just leaving it in Sawyer's room. She is only 3 years old, I totally get it, but I do have to say that we are absolutely blessed with both of our children. They honestly would not even think to reach into that jar and grab a piece of candy without asking permission first. Now don't get me wrong, they are not perfect little angels, but I was not worried about it at all, and since I have set this up, she has not one time gone and snuck a peep without first asking if she could have one. These little clipboard picture frames are my favorite things to decorate in Sawyer's entire room. Not that I'm doing any of the work really to decorate them besides just clipping a picture into them, but it is such a fun way to incorporate my husband into our homemaking, and Sawyer always looks forward to seeing what he has drawn up for her when we change her seasonal decor. So that is just so fun. But once I was done in her room, I moved on into KINSLEY'S, and KINSLEY has been obsessed with cats and kittens lately, and she really wanted me to let her have a Rae Dunn display in her room with all of her cat and gnome things. So I was happy to oblige. I set up a little display for her and she is totally in love with it. I think that this is probably going to end up being an every season thing. Now that I have let her put the Rae Dunn in here once, she's going to want to do it all the time, but that's totally fine because if I'm being honest, we do have a lot in our collection and some things don't always fit in the kitchen, and so it's nice to have another space for all of that overflow where KINSLEY can enjoy it in her own room and have her own little displays that she just loves so much. KINSLEY has been absolutely loving her new desk and the homeschool setup, and she did ask me to put out a little bit of seasonal decor on her desk, and I thought that that was so sweet. So I was happy to put a little gumball machine and a cat candle for her, and it was just the perfect little touches. They aren't too distracting, but she really enjoys having them there, and I enjoyed setting it up for her. Like I said, I love decorating my kids' bedrooms. So I changed a bunch of this off camera. I added in all of these cobwebs and little critters, and it took me a long time and was a little bit difficult just because I didn't want it to have any kind of tension on the pottery at all. So I think I did all of that off camera, but I was sitting with these canisters here and decided I just didn't like them. So I think I need to remove the 2 black ones, but having just the 3 looked really strange because there was nothing to ground them. So I went out to Michael's this morning and got these spiderweb placemats, and I think that'll be great to just put under them, and it'll kind of serve like filler. And then we will put coffee in one, but for the other 2 we have some candy corn and these little Halloween Reese's. Now, last year they got me. They were supposed to be monster Reese's, and they were just regular Reese's, but the packaging just had monsters on them. So I'm gonna be upset if I get these open and they're not actually in these shapes, because I just think that they are so cute, and the Reese's that are seasonally shaped are always the best ones. I also have some Halloween themed snacks to stock the pantry and some candy and like s'mores things to go on KINSLEY'S Boo Bar, but I'm gonna start with this. If you want to see how those Reese's ended up looking, definitely make sure that you watch through all the way until the end, because I am going to close out this video by sharing that with you, and I'm giving no hints to what it turned out like. If they were actually in those shapes or if they weren't, you're going to have to watch through if you want to see, or buy your own bag at the store, of course. For weeks now, I have been getting excited, planning and envisioning my Halloween decor, and when the time finally came, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my kitchen table. Absolutely no clue. And so when I first started filming this video, I honestly was planning to not even film this side of my kitchen at all and just pretend like it didn't exist and not address it. But then I started thinking about what I could do there, and I came up with this little idea that I love. This ended up being my favorite spot in the entire house. I love sitting at the table and just looking at it, and it was so easy and simple. So who would have thought? Now I did put those orange mugs there, but they will change out later, and I added a couple of more things too. So definitely make sure that you are following me over on Instagram if you want to see how that turned out with all of the changes and just see the pictures that I post and the stories that I share with updates to my decor. I also think that I might end up sharing a Halloween home tour, so if that's something that you would be interested in watching, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you would watch it, and if there's enough people that are interested, I will definitely film it for you. I have just a few more things here that I want to set up in the living room. I never got to this part yesterday, but I do want to do something at this little side table here, and then on the blanket ladder, and of course the coffee table. And I got this adorable little garland that I think will match like the tones and colors in here, so I'm going to hang that up on our shutters. This little side table felt impossible for me to get right. I still don't love what I came up with, so if you have any suggestions for what you would do in that space, definitely leave me a comment because I would really appreciate it. But these last few areas in my living room are going to wrap up all of the decorating today, and then I am going to show you some overviews of all of the rooms and the decor that I came up with. But make sure that you watch through that if you want to see how those Reese's are shaped, if they are actually bats, pumpkins, and ghosts. Okay, I am all finished filming. My entire house is finally decorated with spooky decor for Halloween. I love it. I really am happy with pretty much everything that I was able to come up with this year. But anyway, I was about to see if those Reese's are actually shaped like what the packaging shows, and I didn't want to leave you hanging, so I thought it would be fun to do it on camera. But I grabbed one out of the jar. Let me show you up close. It says that it's supposed to look like a bat. I mean, that packaging definitely would lead you to believe that this Reese's is shaped like a bat. So, Let's see. Oh, maybe I just got like a bad bag or something. I can definitely see where it's supposed to be that shape. I don't even think it's gonna focus because it's just so like smushed. I can see where it's supposed to be that shape, but it's just not like in the best condition ever. It's okay. It's still going to taste like a Reese's. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed and that this video gave you a ton of inspiration for what you're going to do with your own Halloween decor this year. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below letting me know which display or room or theme was your favorite in today's video. Also, don't forget to go watch Lauren's video. She is decorating for Halloween, and I will have that linked down in the description box for you. And be sure to subscribe to her channel if you aren't already. She is just great. She makes amazing content, and I know you guys are going to love her. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one.